Georgia have released their Junior Eurovision 2016 entry. It is Mariam Mamadshivili and the song is Mzeo. It's completely in Georgian, like no English or any other languages. Emily, you were a big fan of Georgia last year and Gavin the Virus. Are you feeling the same sort of love for it this year?
Unfortunately not. I think last year it was so much fun, so upbeat. This year it's taken it down definitely, and it's not really something Georgia would typically send to Junior Eurovision. They're known for sending really fun, upbeat, poppy songs, but this year they've taken it down to like an almost musical theatre sort of song. Her voice is very, very musical theatre. It's very showy-offy in a good way, obviously. She's got powerful vocals. The only problem I have with this song is that I don't really remember it, and I'm not sure if the juries will either. I'm not sure, but that's just me. It's not particularly bad, but it's not wow either.
Yeah, I have to agree. This is one of the more forgettable, weaker entries in my opinion. I mean, I remember she can sing well, but it's very forgettable. I remember the music video with the lights and the dress more than the song, and I found it quite repetitive as well. Like I almost felt like I was on a loop. It just kept going and going. So I remember I had it on, and then I just had it in the background like I've had with all these entries, and then I kind of like felt like, oh, it's going back into it again, and I almost like snapped back into reality at that point, and I realised I'd like blanked it out a bit, so I had to listen to it again, which for a first impression isn't good if your listeners switch off, which I guess it doesn't hurt too much for us because, you know, we can't vote, we can't influence the decision this year. But yeah, for me, this is one of the weaker entries. As you said, Georgia are kind of sending the more wacky, kooky and memorable songs. So do you think them changing is going to hurt them this year more, or do you think it's still going to work in their favour? Because, as you said, this is very unlike Georgia for the contest.
I don't know. On one hand, I'm thinking, well, they won with a random wacky song with the B song that they sent in 2008, and they won with that one. But then I'm thinking, well, they've changed the rules this year, and so it's jury-only voting. And if it was in adult Eurovision, I'm sure the juries would love it, just because of how strong her vocals are and things like that. So honestly, not entirely sure. I don't think this is a winning song though.
Agreed. So to round it out, unless you've got any final points, what is your score for Mzeo out of 10 with a reason why?
I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, it's okay, I suppose. I wouldn't really say it's in the middle. I'd probably say maybe a bit lower than the middle. If I was to predict where it would be, I don't even know, because you don't know what the juries are going to be like. But I've got nothing against it. It's not that bad of a song, but it's just not very memorable.
Yeah, I kind of have to echo and agree with what you said, but my score is a 5.5, and I think it is because it's one of the weakest entries, and I do think it's going to be bottom 3 on the night. You know, she can sing well, and it is the juries, and the juries would probably like it. There's a lot of strong singers this year, so I don't think having a good voice is enough this year. There needs to be something else that goes with it, and I don't think anything else accommodates this song apart from she has a strong voice. So I'm not expecting a high finish for her, unfortunately. But that is what we think on Georgia's entry this year. Agree or disagree, make sure to let us know. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and Eurotrip.com. And make sure you are watching Junior Eurovision on November 20th in Valletta in Malta. And we will give you our thoughts and opinions on the contest in the week to follow it as well. Thanks guys.